It made me think, what would be an ideal day with my girlfriends? Ideal day is that us girls, we all go get our backs cracked and aligned. That sounds amazing.
I will do bit butts.
So hello everyone, happy Saturday. I actually dolled up a little bit today. Archie and I, we still love to go on dinner dates whenever we can, but I forgot when was the last time I sort of like dolled up a little bit more. We just been going to our like favorite like casual spots where I just go in like a sweater and leggings. Today I took my time. 2 days of makeup now. I used to wear like a little bun at the top of my head so much when I was younger. I just remember when I was like 25. That's so mad to think that was 12 years ago. That can't be right. Oh my god, it is. Anyways, when I was 25, I used to put my hair like this in a little mushroom bun. Isaac cannot catch a break today. He woke up with like a massive like sty. And he was really self-conscious about his classmates. I told him to put his glasses on. One of his classmates ran into him and broke his glasses, so he's had a tough day. Just cheer him up. I made his favorite. I just made him some spaghetti bolognese. Mommy's cooking heals everything. Are you hungry? She just wants a cheese. Is it good?
Cheese. Chores for Mummy when I grow up because Mummy will be an old lady, so I have to do.
You can help me now. You don't have to
167.
You don't have to wait till I'm old. You can help me now if you want. You know, in the mornings, you know what would be really nice? If you made your own bed, honey. Can you do that? You know what's going to be really nice in the morning? When Mommy tells you to brush your teeth, you just go and do it.
These have been gold. Same. Hey, look what we just found.
So hello everyone, happy Tuesday. I can't believe this is the last day of April. Like April just flew in and yeah, tomorrow's May. Yeah, I'm home now and I'm just about to do some editing and sort out some admin. Over the past month, I just haven't been able to draw. Even if I did have time to draw, I felt like I didn't have the capacity emotionally and mentally to draw. I was telling you guys that like when I get into something, I get that hyper focus where I'm just in the zone. It was wonderful, but I also gained quite a lot of weight, and my house, it was never dirty or completely messy. It just wasn't the standard it usually is. So there was a lot that sort of needed tidied up. It looked fine from afar, but then you'll probably open up something and it's like a mess inside, and it started to build up. Sort of been in the zone of clearing out different sections of the house, and it's been great. Just on top of getting work done, children, sorting out the house, working out, I felt like the creativity aspect was the first to go. Kind of like if someone were to be really exhausted, right? Usually it's their libido that's the first to go, right? So they can preserve that energy. I feel like in this aspect, this is a case, but I honestly don't mind. I know life is all about cycles and seasons. I feel really good that I'm moving my body so much more. I just love moving around and feeling productive. So I don't mind it at all. It's just I feel a bit of guilt, you know, knowing my iPad hasn't been touched for a while. I'm actually reading your Instagram messages, and someone wrote, I completely understand the struggle to maintain a balance, to nourish your creative soul while maintaining fitness, cleaning, organization, socializing. There's not enough hours in a day. I'll hyper focus on XYZ for a while and then I'll be ignored for the next 3 months. I feel so seen. Anyways, guys, it has been almost a week since I did some farming with my granny and my back is still so sore. Sometimes I fantasize on, oh, what if I moved to the countryside and just have like a quiet farm life? Who was I kidding? Maybe just playing, what do you call that game? Animal Crossing. So anyways, I booked an appointment to see the chiropractor on Thursday and I'm so excited. Like, it made me think, what would be an ideal day with my girlfriends? Ideal day is that us girls, we all go get our backs cracked and aligned. That sounds amazing. Screw the whole spa. I mean, that would be really nice, but what would be really, really nice is just getting our backs aligned. One of my girlfriends was like, I want to go shopping. And I'm like, yeah, totes. Like, where do you want to go? And she was like, I don't want to go to town. I don't want to go anywhere. I want us all to sit together with our laptops. That sounds delightful. Like us in our PJs and slippers, a big cheese board in the middle, and yeah, shopping in the comfort of your own home. There's no need to go through traffic. There's no need to queue. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to make an effort to like actually shop, you know, and not get distracted into like shopping for a new toilet plunger. Yeah. You know how sometimes you're like, I still feel like I'm in my 20s, and then you talk and you realize you're not in your 20s. Anyways, guys, I would love to know what your ideal day is with your friends. Just dropped the kids off to school. I could see the P7s with their suitcases getting ready to go on their residential trip. I always get really emotional this time of the year seeing the P7s. So yeah, here in the UK, in primary school, you've got P1 to P7. After P7, you move on to high school. Those 7 years, you're basically, you know, you see your class every single day. And just to think, after that, everyone sort of splits. And if you're lucky, you'll get a few of your friends going to your high school. And if you're really lucky, some of them will be in some of your classes. Yeah, but that class is your very first friends. And even though I still think about like the people in my classroom when I was in primary school, Isaac has almost finished P5. It's hard for me to think that he's only got 2 years of primary school left. And I wish it's one of those cases where his primary school has a high school so they can all move on to that, but it's just not how things work. The thought of Isaac going to high school really scares me because I had a really hard time settling in and feeling safe. So, and I know for Isaac, he's so much more emotional and sensitive. On one hand, I'm happy because like these days we're just so much more multicultural, whereas back then when I was younger, I was one of the very few Asians. I would like to think, and I hope he doesn't get the same level of racism. Yeah, kids can be really cruel in their teen years. So yeah, I do worry, but I think the only thing I can do to keep communicating with your kids, trying to build a strong foundation to your best ability. I always think back to like I went to one of the roughest schools in Northern Ireland, and thankfully I turned out fine. So I need to have lots of faith in my children to know that they will be too. I'm just showered after a nice workout and I am just making lunch. Fresh from the oven, I've got my baked salmon and I've got my Mediterranean vegetables. I can't sit on this chair about this guy behind me. He's like, Mommy! I need to talk to you guys about this show that I've recently watched on Netflix, and it's called Hack Your Health. I just find it so fascinating. So the first time I watched it, I wanted to watch it for Isaac. And then the second time, I wanted to absorb it for myself. And for those who haven't watched it, it basically talks about how important your microbiome is. And your microbiome just really influences so many aspects of your health and your life. Is that a pigeon outside? Do you know, that is so strange? A pigeon. Sorry to go off topic, but my driveway is covered with bird poop these days. I woke up this morning and I was like, what in the name of bird poop is going on? Is it me or are birds getting bigger? Like, I'm not really seeing the tiny birds anymore. I'm seeing like big, massive birds. Your microbiome is so important, and it's like your second brain, and it influences so many different aspects of your life. Like, it made me realize that I need to eat an even bigger variety of foods, to have more variety of microbiome in my system. For those who haven't watched it, I highly recommend. I find it so fascinating. Even like right now, I'm drinking my miso soup, and there is a Japanese guy in there who is a competitive eater. You know those people that can eat like hundreds of hot dogs? Well, I think he's like the world champion. They think his Japanese diet has helped him so much. With Asian diets, we like to have a lot of fermented foods. Whether you're a C-section baby or whether you were born through the vaginal canal, that impacts someone's immune system. Whether you have animals like dogs or not, that really impacts your immune system. So many pigeons outside, but going off topic again, guys. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. Apparently, you know, the fact that there are pigeons all over the city, like, it's like a human thing. I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently during World War, we took these pigeons. We were able to train them, send messages, but then as soon as telephones came along, apparently we just threw the pigeons out like trash, but they were no longer able to survive in the wild. I don't know if this is true. Did humans domesticate pigeons? Oh my goodness, it's true. Trust us humans to like screw it up. We domesticated them and then abandoned them. I feel different about pigeons, you know, they deserve to be out here in the suburbs as well.